everyone, I am Ramyashri. Welcome to my channel Ashwin's Astrology. On 7th of December, the planet of courage, Mars, Mangal, is turning Vakri in his Neech Rashi, Karka Rashi, where it is present right now. And very soon, that is by Jan 21st, Mangal in the same retrograde Vakri motion will return to Gemini, Mithun Rashi. That is, in the backward motion, it will go to Mithun Rashi and will stay in Mithun Rashi till 24th of February, and then it will turn direct in Mithun Rashi on 24th of February. So this would be one of the longest period of Mars, which keeps happening once in 2 years. So from 7th of December to 24th of February, Mangal will be Vakri. So for 2.5 months, Mangal will be Vakri, and this transit of Mars can trigger some peculiar events across the world, and also there could be some changes in our day-to-day life as well. So in this video, I am focusing on providing the transit predictions across the world from Medini Jyotish point of view, as well as from individual life point of view for all the 12 Rashis. So I am even covering the Sun's transit to Dhanur Rashi, which is happening on 16th of December. So please do watch this video till the end. Firstly, let's start with the Medini Jyotish predictions. So as you can see on the screen, I have casted the chart at the time Mars turns Vakri in its Neech Rashi, Karkatak Rashi. So it is Vrishchik Lagna, and Lagna Lord is Mars itself, who is debilitated in the 9th house and is turning Vakri in that Rashi. So Mangal is turning Vakri in Pushya Nakshatra, and the Pushya Nakshatra 3rd quarter, which is falling in the Tula Navamsha, which is a auspicious Navamsha, because it's a Venus Navamsha. But because Venus is also aspecting Mars at the same time from Capricorn, and also Moon, who is the disposed of Mars, is also in that Capricorn, we may see some peculiar incidents happening during this time. And also to mention, the 9th house is house of Dharma, and Venus, Moon and all opposite, and all these other planets like Jupiter Vakri into the 7th house and aspecting the Lagna, Mercury, a Vakri planet in the Lagna, who is not a favorable planet, and the 8th and 11th lord for Vrishchik Lagna. So seeing all these planetary positions and considering Saturn, Rahu, Ketu positions also, I can say from 7th of December to January 21st would be one phase, and from 21st of January to February 24th would be another phase. So the complete 2.5 months would be a bit erratic, and it would be very tough as well, because Mangal, Venus, Moon, all three in the Samasaptaka position itself is causing too much of havoc here. As per Kalidasa's Uttar Kalamrita, when malefic planets, that is Krura Grahas like Mangal, Shani, Rahu turns Vakri, if their position is not in a good Rashi, that is, if Mangal, Shani, Rahu are not in their own Rashi, in exaltation or in Mool Trikona or in a friendly sign, then they would give more and more erratic results. So that's what we may be able to see now, because Mangal is Neech, is debilitated, and now if it becomes Vakri, few people may say it is a cancellation of debilitation. No, it is not. So it doesn't cancel the debilitation, but actually it gives much more negative results of Mangal, because Mangal being Vakri is very, very bad, and it aspects two feminine planets, Venus and Moon. So I wish this doesn't happen, but my first prediction is that there could be some violence on women, and this might shock everyone in the country. So it might happen even in the neighboring countries as well, because from countries Lagna, Vrishab Lagna, Mangal is getting Neech in the 3rd house, which represents neighbors. So we may see a lot of violence happening over women and female children, and it will shock the whole country, and we wouldn't have even thought these kind of crimes may happen against women, but those things also would happen during this time. Also to note, 9th house, where this Mars is turning Vakri, represents Supreme Court, the International Court of Justice, United Nations organizations, and also the dharmic places, the spiritual institutions like temple, mosque, church, everything. And this is also for foreign affairs, diplomacy as well. So all these things will go on for a toss. So all these things will go on for a toss, and we may see a lot of communal violence also, and nobody would be able to take an action, because Mangal being Vakri in Karka Rashi will aspect Saturn also, who through its 8th aspect, who is in Kumbha Rashi. So even the justice, even the law and order would be tied up. So their hands also will be tied, and we'll see the violence happening, and the communal violence would be at a very high also during this time. So, and now Jupiter is also Vakri. So till February mid, even Jupiter also would be Vakri. So till then we may see these things happening very easily, and no action or no response or no even concern or sympathy would be shown, and people might have to suffer. Also, there is a possibility that because when Mars is highly afflicted and is completely terrified, then there could be some bomb explosion, or terrorism activities might increase and might affect any higher education institutions as well. You may ask that even though Mangal is devoid of any benefic aspect, but Jupiter, who is retrograde, is aspecting Venus and Moon, so there should be some relief from that point of view, because it's not just Mars who is aspecting Venus and Moon, but as per Kalidasa's Uttar Kalamrita, when benefic planets turn retrograde, they tend to delay the benefic results. They will give the benefic results, but they will delay it. And that's the reason what happens is that even though those kind of crime, violence, everything will happen, Jupiter being the law and the policy, procedures and all, it will take a lot of time to actually come into action. So the delay in procedures will actually make people get angry over them also, because Saturn is in Kendra to Jupiter, and Sun, Mercury, everyone. So it will cause a lot of kind of unfortunate or some terrible situation for the government, for the law and order also, and even for the Supreme Court also, because they'll not be in a position to answer the people as well. So that's one thing. And also to note, the 9th house also represents sea voyages and scientific institutions, immigration, and all these religious places. So these places also might find some kind of problems due to this Mars transit as well, Mars becoming Vakri. So they also may face these effects as well. And now going ahead to the next prediction, that is I've already mentioned electricity mishaps, fire through gas explosion, all these would increase, and even among the common people in the public also, theft, burglary or vehicle accidents, this also will rise. So there could be a lot of death also, or there could be some unfortunate incidents as well that keeps on happening and will disturb the peace of the society also. So people may be worried that where is law and order, so that also may happen. Lot of protest, riots, strikes, all these things also will increase. And one of a neighboring country, I think I did mention, I'm not sure, but they may turn violent and cause some problems in the border. Army has to be a bit active during this time. And Indians who are living abroad, please stay safe, because Mars is the 7th house foreign and for foreign countries. So you stay safe during these times. These are unprecedented times. And also from the again from accident perspective, watery places which are very danger or already has a dangerous roads to travel, so that will become much more dangerous, and some unfortunate incident may occur near a beach or a waterfall also, because Mars is turning Vakri in a Jalatattva Rashi. So that's why it could happen. So I would say it is best to avoid traveling to any watery places. I do remember 15th of December onwards till January 15th is like a holiday season, especially the last 2 weeks of December is like a holiday season in India, because most of the corporate companies would take or would give a leave also in the last week of December due to Christmas, and that's why people tend to travel to all the amusement places and all. So but during this time, please do avoid watery places and be careful while driving your vehicle, because you never know if your dasha antardasha is aligning to the same planets. It might actually cause an unfortunate incident to you or to your family. So stay alert and stay safe, and that's why avoid watery places to travel during this time period. then one of the nation in an ongoing war may come very close to opening up of their nuclear reactors, because Mars, Venus in Samasaptaka. So Venus is the karaka for the chemical stuffs, nuclear stuffs, and along with Moon in a Capricorn kind of a Rashi. So it may happen that one of the nation in an ongoing war, it may come very close to opening up their nuclear reactors, that is nuclear power plants, and that might cause a big amount of tension. And during this time, stock markets also might fall or have a great amount of corrections as well again now. And lastly, speaking from the weather point of view, though Mercury is karaka for weather changes, because Mars will turn Vakri and will move towards the Gemini sign, that is Mithun Rashi. So from 21st of January onwards, we may see sudden changes in the weather, and that might be very erratic also, because once Mars closes Gemini sign Mithun Rashi and will go there as a Vakri. At that time, Buddha would have already crossed even Sagittarius also, and would be going next to the Capricorn. So during this time period, we may see weather changes might be very erratic, very unprecedented, and that is cannot be able to predict also how it would be. And this kind of situation may bring in some kind of flu, that is some kind of disease also, because Mars generally in medical astrology we term Mangal as Roga Karaka. So that's why when Mangal is too badly placed and is getting connected to Budh Rashi, Mithun Rashi, so we may see that some health related issues also may come, because the natural 6th house in Kalpush Kundli is Kanya Rashi, which is of Mercury itself. So he becomes the natural karaka for health, and Mangal being Vakri in another Rashi of Buddha may cause this. And especially small children has to be given more attention, because they may actually, that is below 8 years. So if you have children below 8 years, please take care of them and don't let them out to play. I know nowadays in metro cities we don't have that kind of a environment or situation only to let the kids play as they want, so like the way we had in our olden days. So please be careful about your children who are below 8 years, especially below 8 or 9 years. So they may catch flu or they may catch fever, and you might have to pay more attention than required in the usual times, because all the planets, Jupiter is Vakri, Mercury is Vakri, both are good planets, and Venus is very closing Saturn also. It is good from the finances point of view, but in other point of view it is not good. So it is good to pay more attention to the children, and that's what I had mainly to say about. So most of these predictions I wish don't happen, because none of them are good. And I do understand that Moon is in Dhanishta Nakshatra, so it is at the last degree of Capricorn Rashi, Makar Rashi. So might be people might disagree with the position of Moon also, because it would be different in different places. But based on where I am placed, so in Bangalore, I am giving this prediction. So even when I am making this, it's raining heavily, thanks to Mercury who is Vakri till 16th of December. So let's hope. So that's it for the Mars turning Vakri in Karkatak Rashi from Medini Jyotish point of view. So I hope you liked it. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel Ashwin's Astrology, and please do share the videos. I have been making from 1.5 years and I hardly have 600 followers and around 800 watch hours. So I just wish it gets increased. If you are really loving my channel, if you love my predictions, please do share and subscribe, and also tell your beloved ones also who are interested to do that. So that's it from my side, and in the next video I'll be making for all the individual moon sign the transit predictions. I'll be combining even the sun's transit to Dhanu Rashi, which is happening on 16th of December, and also Buddha turning Vakri at the same time. So combining all of this, I'll be making the predictions in the next video for all the 12 moon signs. It will be one full video. In that only you'll get all the 12 Rashis. So until then, thank you and have a good day.